Smooth.
You gotta tell me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And action.
My turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, we're live. Good evening and welcome to the North Georgia Amateur Radio Regional Net. KM4 Golf Alpha, or Kilo Mike 4 Golf Alpha, presents the newest, most interesting net in amateur radio. Tonight we are live from Studio Vanguard and we are linked in with the following repeaters.
Tonight, we're linked in with the Bisky at 444.625, Buckhead at 442.025, Currahee Mountain 444.225, Fort Mountain 442.850, Hobbit at 444.350, Mount, and the newest kid on the block, Mount Alto at 444.950, Upson or Zebulon at 146.790, Noonan 444.0 in downtown Noonan near the courthouse, and drum roll to let the drama build.
Yes.
Signal Mountain. Word is Gary is going there early next week, and Diana won't let him come home until Signal Mountain is on the air.
That's what I've heard.
That's what you heard. Yeah, I know.
And that's what I read.
And Noonan at 444-000, eh?
That's right.
That's a
And,
good one there.
I like it. 444 straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what I heard in the middle of the intro? Because I
I'm
love
hearing stuff.
to sidetrack, at any opportunity.
Right.
If you go to the NGARA webpage and look at the repeater list, you might not, but you might be able to see the tones.
Oh, okay.
Did you see it in a Reddit post or something? What are you talking about?
No. On the NGARA page,
Oh, yeah?
if you go to the North Georgia Amateur Radio Association webpage
Uh-huh.
and you go to the repeater list,
Right.
you might be able to see the tones.
So that's out there for the world to see. And Signal Mountain will be 444.925.
All right. This net takes place every other Thursday evening at 7 p.m. And I would like to thank all of you that have joined in our mission to promote and exercise the arts and science and enjoyment of amateur radio. We further seek to cultivate and develop the next generation of radio amateurs, both young and old.
You've been practicing.
That was
You
some big words.
you keep me on the same
I
one every
mean-
time, and I
I'm
finally
gonna-
got used to it.
I'm going to have
Tony,
to edit
you're
that.
setting the bar
Oh my
high.
God!
That was great.
Roger's
That was great,
help.
man. That was great.
Was
That
it? Thank
It
you.
was. Your net control tonight is Kilo Quebec 4 Quebec Juliet Quebec, or KQ4QJQ. My name is Jen, and
Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee November. My name is Justin. Let's break.
And November 4, Tango Victor Zulu, Tony.
Well, Tony works too.
It
it
does work.
does. That's good.
Not
That's
proper,
fine.
but it does work as well.
It works.
And who are you?
And I am Kilo Romeo 4 Hotel Bravo Uniform Rogers. And we have one more to go.
Mark?
Hey, this is Mark, Kilo 4, Kilo Oscar Papa, coming in from Rome, Georgia.
All the way
Excellent.
from Rome.
All the way from Rome. Looks like
And-
you're at the beach, though.
It does. Is there a beach in Rome?
Is there a beach in there?
There's a new exclusive resort in Rome.
Is that Mount
Where it looks like,
Avery behind you in the background there?
Yeah,
And he'll sell you some property, beachfront.
that's right.
I like
You
it.
can buy into this timeshare for a little bit of money.
And we are Kilo Mike 4 Golf Alpha.
Yep.
On this net, we will discuss this week's topic and other topics of interest. We will not discuss politics, religion, or any subject that becomes divisive or disruptive. Our goal is to bring people together, to find a common interest, and productive and informative conversations. That's the word that he typed. All conversations should be enjoyed as though our family members are in the room. Guest check-ins are welcome from anyone with a valid FCC amateur call sign.
So tonight's topic, we're going to talk about ammo cans, go boxes, man packs.
Oh, no, we're not.
No, we're not.
No? Is
No.
that
Yeah,
different?
he sent that out. I said that. It was,
He set you up again, didn't he?
he did. It was.
That's not the
It's
right
field day
one.
review, man.
No.
Sorry,
Well, it's kind of.
Oh, here we go.
What's on the list?
Here we go. I had the wrong. Yeah, we had the wrong thing. But
Oh.
those
But
will
he
be
did
included.
send that out
Yeah,
earlier.
I mean, they're,
If
they're
you want to
all-
talk about them,
they're
you
all
can.
a part of what we do, right?
It's true. It was part of field day too.
Tonight, yeah, Jen just said it. Field day. So we're going to talk about field day, which ammo cans and man packs or woman packs. Do they have those?
Is that
It's
politically
okay.
correct?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun times.
Woman packs, man pack.
All right, let's reset and see if Bisky will come into play.
Is Biscuit where I can't hear it? Oh, okay. Yeah. David
It's
said
it's not in. It's not in there.
no.
No biscuit?
So I guess we're not getting out on Biscuit at the moment.
Yeah.
It
All right,
would
let
not
me-
be a net.
Dana,
unless-
would you send a text to Gary and ask him to link in Bisky? I don't see it linked in, and if I try to do it, I'll probably drop us off. So see if Gary can do that for us.
Say it wouldn't be a net if we didn't have technical issues, right?
That's part of what we. It's part of what we. You know, any other radio club could do a net on a single repeater
Right.
flawlessly every time. We overcomplicate things to death, so that there's always something wrong. So, all right, let me see if I can sort this out. Well, so we're ready to start. We're gonna take some. Are we gonna take some check-ins?
Some chickens?
How did you get a hold of Dana? On the, did you send him a?
I just talked to him over the air, and I said, "Hey, Dana, will you send?" And he
Oh.
said, "Nope." So he apparently can't for whatever reason.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to get off the air so that I can
Well,
address.
you can get on the air. I'll
Biscuit
see if I
thing.
can do Gary. I don't know if I have it.
All
That
right.
would be a no.
All right. You're gonna. That's a no.
That's a no.
All right. We'll just do it right here.
Okay. So this is the awkward moment of silence that we kind of try to fill when
And we're live? We're
Yeah,
still.
we're still
Yeah.
live. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're just-
wow.
You know, that's.
This is real life, people.
we don't really have a. We don't really have
This
a,
is
an oops
true.
button, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to do it. So let's go ahead and break. We'll come back. We'll start with check-ins for the North Georgia Amateur Radio Association, NGARA Thursday evening regional net. Here we go.
I don't know who that is. I don't know where that all.
I got to get my script, my log up here.
So did you
Oh,
wanna
is
do
it
the
Mark?
announcements, or you want me to do the-
Hey, I'm a little
Oh, we
crooked.
skip the announcements. I'm gonna
We haven't
I'm gonna
skipped.
have you do the announcements.
Okay, because you wrote your name here.
Oh yeah, that's
Did you change your mind?
no. That I just didn't edit your name in.
So Gary needs to. Okay. Gary needs to link the Bisky into the node.
Yes, please.
Okay. I texted him.
All
I
right.
tested him.
So we're not hearing anything. It may be because Bisky's not on the air, but I'm not hearing any check-ins. Let's call one more time for anyone wishing to check in to the NGARA net.
This is Kilo 4 Kilo Lima Yankee Kelly in Marietta, Georgia, checking in and out.
Kilo 4 Kilo Yankee. Was it Lima?
Net control.
So you listen for this one.
This is KR4GWB, Kilo Romeo 4, Golf Whiskey Bravo, Rhino on Cheshire Bridge Road, checking in. Good evening, Net Control.
Should have given Jen a log. I missed-
Net control. Net control. KC4RLO. KC4RLO. Kilo Charlie 4 Romeo Lima Oscar. David and Winder checking in, checking out.
Did I get that one?
Was it KC4 LRO?
I got him.
RLO.
Oh,
Kilo 0
it come
Alpha
back.
Mike Tinga. Kilo 0 Alpha Mike Tinga. Holt in the Carpet Capital checking in.
Kilo 0 Alpha Mike Tango.
Tango. His never populates.
No. I got line 12.
Okay.
Here, it won't look at me.
I got RLO.
One,
11.
6 times.
I got KC4 RLO.
Gary says he's checking. That KC4LR there you go.
Kilo Zero Alpha Mike Tango. I'm not sure if I got in with that last radio, but check me in.
You want me to respond to him?
No.
Especially.
We'd like to let him do it
Yeah.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah. And we should log him each time.
So-
So Rhino is Kilo Romeo 4. Golf
Kilo
Whiskey Bravo.
Romeo 4.
I think I can do.
GWB.
What if I just do this?
I got
And,
him.
and then I do this.
There he goes.
And then I come over here. And
GWB, right?
yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
there you go. I fixed it.
All right. Let's go ahead and acknowledge this couple of check-ins. We've got, I guess from YouTube, we've got a couple here. So we've
Yep.
got Whiskey 4, Delta Golf Alpha, Willard in Homer from YouTube. We've got Kilo Charlie 4, Romeo Lima Oscar David. It says YouTube, but I think I heard him
What you
on
want?
the air. Yeah, we got him twice. That's okay, perfect. And then we've got Kilo 4 Kilo Yankee Lima. I'm not sure that's right. I think I messed that one up. We also heard from Kilo Romeo 4 Golf Whiskey Bravo. That's going to be Rhino on just off of Cheshire Bridge Road. Did we? Have you done the Google Maps? Do you know which house is his?
No, not yet.
No? All right. I don't know either. We're going to figure it out, though. We've got David again is a radio check-in, Kilo Sierra 4, Romeo Lima Oscar, and then I've got the Carpet Man. Got Kilo 0 Alpha Mike Tango. I'm drawing. That's Colt. That's right. That's Colt. I couldn't. You know.
Area Rug.
I couldn't put that
AKA
name in my head. And on YouTube,
Steve
we've
at
got
Walgreens, isn't it?
That's it.
we've got Kilo Romeo 4 Lima Delta Romeo. That would be the Velvet Elvis. Ronnie from Las Vegas is checking in on YouTube. So we've got
And speaking of YouTube, isn't Canton Man Scott?
yeah.
Yes, Scott. We're live.
Did he put a call sign in there?
No, he didn't.
Well, he needs to.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
Yankee Lima again.
Okay, and that's what we've got for check-in so far. We'll continue. Let's see. Did we ever get Bisky on? Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
it's on.
It's connecting. All right. So we're not on yet.
No.
Let me stall here for just another moment. I'd kind of like for Bisky to be on when we do the announcements because that's where 2/3 of our audience is.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Is
Hand that to him. See what that's.
Kilo Romeo 4 Kilo Lima Sierra Michael and Noonan.
Kilo Romeo 4 Kilo Michael Sierra.
Kilo Romeo 4 Kilo Lima Sierra? That's what I heard. And Michael.
LS.
Yeah, Mark, it's probably on our side. I'm just gonna say. So you got audio now, Mark?
Yes, I got you now.
All right.
All right, Kilo Romeo 4 Kilo Lima Sierra Michael. We've got you in the log tonight, and let's see. Are we on? So Bisky still says he's connecting. So we're not there. We may have some technical issues with Bisky tonight. So that's I saw it trying to connect, and then it dropped out, and then it's back again. So we may have some
Coverage issues.
some Bisky naughtiness going on there. So we may have to run without Bisky. With that in mind, let's go ahead and keep on moving. We'll come back and take some additional check-ins, but let's go ahead and get our announcements underway. Are you ready for announcements?
This is going to take a minute. I'm not going to read them fast. So we may have to have some breaks in there.
Breaks are okay.
Okay.
Jim likes to do it all in
whatever
one
you
breath.
want. You haven't learned already at this
Yeah.
I mean,
stage
I
of the
am a
game
Georgia
that
girl,
that
and I talk slow. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been trying to slow Jim down, but he seems to do it all in one breath.
yes, in one breath.
He's amazing. All right, let's give this a shot. All right, this week's topic on the North Georgia Amateur Radio Association July 9th Field Day Recap and next Great Ham Adventures. Good evening, everyone. This is Kilo Quebec for Quebec, Juliet, Quebec. My name is Jen with this
Sounds
week's
Canadian.
news and announcements live from Studio Vanguard. It's not Canadian. I mean, I could go K.
There's a lot of Quebec
Queen.
in there.
Yeah, King, Queen.
That's the Quebec that's getting
It
you.
is a lot of Quebecs.
A lot of
Tune in
Quebecs.
tomorrow night for the North Georgia GMRS Network's Friday night at 9 Simplex Challenge on the Monument Repeater. Tune in to learn about emergency comms and the use of simplex frequencies. Also, beginning at 7:15, the North Georgia Amateur Radio Association Friday night at 9 2-meter simplex challenge is on the N4 KHQ repeater. Come test your ham simplex reach. And don't miss Saturday night sessions, a ham radio talk group with your host Dana as he talks about our nation's 250th birthday, what festivities we attended, what memories were made. And so tune in this Saturday at 7 p.m. on any North Georgia Amateur Radio Association repeater. Okay, here's the part about food and gatherings, the stuff we've been waiting for, so pay attention. Grab a pencil, put these on your calendar. These meetups are a great way to meet fellow members in and around your area. The Kennesaw Gathering will have our Meet and Geek on Tuesday next week, July 14th at noon at Old Town Grill on Cobb Parkway, around the corner from McCollum Airport. Okay, I'm not from Kennesaw. At noon, bring your radio, Meshtastic or Meshcore programming issues. Let me break. Oh, let's pause that. So Ed will help you out with whatever issues you're having at the Meet and Geek on issues you're having on the air. Reach out to him. That's a lot of words for the Gmail. If you're planning to attend, hold on just a moment, y'all. This is real life. This is live radio. So we're going to back up, and I'm going to give you
Well, just a quick highlight of the Ham Fest. We don't need to be detailed about those.
the Ham Fest.
Yeah, at
Okay.
the very bottom.
Well, no, I wanted to get Ed's email out there, though.
Okay.
So WRQG806 at gmail.com. I repeat, WRQG806 at gmail.com if you're planning to attend, so that they know to hold a seat for you, and Ed can help you out with whatever issues you're having. So the Chattanooga Radio Luncheon, I'm not from Chattanooga either, sorry people. Friday, July 17th, 2026 at noon at Champy's Restaurant, 6515 Ringgold, Georgia, Chattanooga, Georgia, 37412. All GMRS, ham, Skywarn spotters, plus friends and family are welcome. Come to talk about radio or not, talk about anything your heart desires. Jonathan Chat 30 or Ronnie Chat 69 or Jim Chat 84. Let them know, reach out on the air if you're going to come. And the next gathering, the Peachtree Corners Brunch Bunch meets July 18th at JR's Log House Restaurant, which is located on 6601 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard at Peachtree Corners Circle on top of the hill next to the bridge. Put a spring in your step and join us the third Saturday of each month, noonish until 2:30-ish to 3-ish. This will be our first sizzling summer gathering. Oh, man, Pamela's tripping me up there, huh? So step into the air-conditioning rustic atmosphere. Be prepared for a tasty meal, including the flying saucer-sized pancake and large omelets. See JR's extensive menu online. Time to match call signs with faces and personality. Already expecting more new attendees. Congratulations to our North Georgia GMRS newish member Ash, who came as our guest in May. So welcome, Ash. That's cool. That's exciting. See the Facebook post from June's gathering. Radio enthusiast, bring your equipment and questions. We love questions. We'll be glad to give you whatever assistance you require. special booth inside, available for programming, etc. To ensure correct number of seats, please respond by text or call out to Atlanta 849 Pamela or Atlanta 846 Ernest, or email skygazerpamela849@gmail.com. Let's say that one more time. skygazerpamela849@gmail.com, and let me break. Told you I wasn't going to go fast. The next Northeast Crew Lunch will be held Wednesday, July 29th at our usual location, Rooster's Cafe in Dahlonega. We usually meet up around 11 a.m. We always welcome any GMRS operators, ham operators, and anyone interested in two-way radio. It's always a good time with some good people and good food. We hope to see you there. For info, contact Bobby, Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Juliet Lima, or Joe, Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Juliet Oscar. Quick mentions, no details. Hamfest Convention. See, you wrote it down. I said it. 7/18/2016. McMinn Country ARC Hamfest. Locations Athens, Tennessee, just off 75. Chattanooga, Knoxville. It's a ARRL Hamfest, and sponsor. Just check out www.mcminnarc.com to learn more. Let's see, we got another Hamfest here at 7/25/2026. The WSCARS Hamfest. Location, Waynesville, North Carolina. Wayne's World is west of Asheville, right in the middle point of Asheville and Cherokee. Let's see, we got a website here too. It is wcars-club.org. Let's see, we got another Hamfest here. Hamfest Convention, 10/16/26, noon to 6, and Saturday, 10/17, 8 to 3, at the Colonnade. Oh, wait, I remember this place. This was a fun one, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The Chattanooga
All right.
one.
The Chattanooga one. I think I might go to that one. So for details on that one, email, what's his name? Gary Odesby, GSOWNSBY at w4am.net. Got any more? We got another we're out into November.
Well,
I think we're good.
That's why I said just a quick. All we want are the dates. That's all we want.
All we want are the dates.
All
It's
we want are the
11/1,
dates.
11/2. We've got more Hamfest coming up.
So
And that's
yeah.
it. If you have any announcements you want to add to this rather long list, email Justin at northgeorgiagmrs.org.
And the Peachtree Road Race isn't even in there.
Oh, wow.
That was a page
That was
all
a
by
lot.
itself. But yeah, the Hamfest. The reason we've got them in there is because there's some changes. So the Chattanooga Hamfest is in the middle of the month instead of at the front of the month, and the Stone Mountain Hamfest is not in November. It's actually on Halloween weekend in October. Also, the Stone Mountain Hamfest is no longer Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, just like the Chattanooga Hamfest.
And none of that was in the notes.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
but that's all we
Yeah.
really wanted to talk about was
Okay.
the differences. So
Just so you
I
know,
should have just stopped.
KQ4 TSB on YouTube said Jen is such an improvement over Jim.
No, I'm just slow.
So we
He's-
do have some technical
stuck in
issues
Philly.
going on the Bisky repeater.
He got
If
stuck
you're
in Philly.
if you're trying to hear us on the Bisky machine, you can keep trying. We are working on it, but we're definitely not on at the moment. So we're aware of it, and if you keep hearing my phone chime, that's people in the background that are working on getting Bisky up and running. So. So we're not sure what the issue is. Oh, Roger says I'm talking too long.
Break, please.
Can't imagine that. So we are working on Bisky in the background. Meanwhile, you can follow along on YouTube, and when we get Bisky up and playing, we'll let you know. If we don't get it, we've still got 7 more repeaters that you can talk to us on. So
Nice.
just jump in the car and go drive to one. Right?
That'll work.
Yeah.
Get a little higher elevation, maybe.
That's right. Get yourself
you
to
a Yagi and just point it that way.
yeah.
That too.
I think we should all endeavor to be able to reach more than one repeater anyway. That way, in situations like this,
Like this, one goes down.
You've got redundancy.
That's true.
So, I think we do a pretty good job of keeping repeaters on the air, but every now and then things happen. So, you
What is
know,
that? 2 is 1.
yeah,
1 is
something
9?
like that.
1 is 9.
There's 7 at the flagship site, so I don't know what that really means, but there's a bunch of radios on that site. So, all right, what are we talking about this week? We're doing some review
Field
of
day?
recent events.
Field day. It
Something-
was a blast.
Something happened a couple weeks ago.
When
Was it last? No, it wasn't last weekend. It was 2 weekends ago, wasn't it?
was it 2
It was-
weekends ago?
It was.
Yeah,
It
we
feels
had
like it was just last
I know. It
weekend.
feels like it was last
I'm
weekend.
still
doesn't it?
recovering.
we had a GMRS net in between, so
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
yeah, so
I'm
so that's
sorry, I
why we're
was
so
asleep.
far out. But we do have a meeting scheduled for this Sunday. We're going to review some of the after action items that we all came up with, and the goal is, because this was our first one, and we know that we did a lot of things well, and we also know that we did a few things poorly. So
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
we
I'd say we have room for improvement.
Yeah, we definitely have room for improvement. And one of the biggest things that I see is that let's not tote anything down those terrible stairs,
Or
unless
back up.
unless we know that we need it. Like that generator, Tony.
Yes.
Oh, there was
Thank
a
you.
generator? I missed that one.
Yes. Thank you, Dana.
I think the generator probably weighs as much as Tony. and Tony, instead of trying to
didn't know
carry
it
the
was in the
generator
wagon.
up the stairs
When I pulled the wagon up the
on the flat,
on the flat part, I didn't know the generator was in it until I got halfway up.
I didn't know that wagon would carry that much weight.
It was heavy. Oh well.
So we did some things. I'm going to say we did some things wrong, and that would be one of them. We didn't use the generator because we had so much
Battery
portable
packs.
power with the solar generators and the battery packs, the Jackeries, and the what color is the Yeti? Oh, the blue Yeti.
The blue.
The blue Yeti.
Yeah.
What is it, Blue Yeti?
Blue Yeti.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the phone charging thing?
What?
It's like the Jackery, but it's
Oh,
just
okay.
a different brand.
Oh, okay.
A generator. Yeah.
There were
Or
so many
solar.
batteries.
There were so many bad. We never needed
There
the
were so
electric
many batteries.
generators. So, with that in mind, we were able to operate all of the radio equipment all weekend long just off of those devices. We did have the ability to take those battery devices up to one of the cabins. Oh, let's break. We were able to take those battery devices up to the cabins and recharge them. I think we did a few recharges, but some of those devices I think stood up all weekend.
Yeah, they did.
So, all right, let's. I tell you what, let's go back to check-ins again one more time here. See if we have any others. I know that Bisky is in trouble. We do have people looking at it. It seems like the trouble might be we might have a Wi-Fi switch or a router in a building that's in trouble.
Okay, and I'll let Ed know you're listening on YouTube. You're back in. Thanks for covering for us. But I got all the way in there to Atlanta 129. So below that, you can start adding them in.
All right, let's go ahead and break for additional check-ins. Net control standing by. You say down to 29?
No, on the YouTube chat, there is Kenny is in there at Atlanta 129.
Oh, okay.
I've got everybody above him
Oh, I see.
in the log.
I see.
So if he would get 129 and get Pamela, well, I think that's Pamela. Yeah,
This
Pamela
is
and 151 in.
Kilo 4 Kilo Lima Yankee Kelly from Marietta, Georgia, checking in.
There he is. That's the one that I missed earlier.
Yes.
Oh, and there it is. That's why. Because I got the Yankee Lima.
I'll take line 20.
Right. Okay.
This is November 4 Echo Foxtrot Golf. Scott from Atlanta, checking in.
November 4 Echo.
November 4
Golf.
Echo Foxtrot Golf.
You're both at one letter off. November 4.
G.
EFG.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that not it?
I don't,
Well, that's somebody.
it's in Atlanta, so we'll take it.
Are you still with us, Mark?
Yes.
Okay. When you said that the microphone was dropping out, were you talking about audio in Google
Yeah.
Meet or audio in YouTube?
In this, what I'm
In the
viewing here on this meetings.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera
That's
that's hearing us is about 12 feet away from me
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and 10 feet away from Jen. So
It doesn't pick up real good.
I hear you pretty well. It hasn't happened in the last 20 minutes, so.
okay, good. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let me go ahead and acknowledge we've got Kelly, Kilo 4 Kilo, Lima Yankee. I entered that incorrectly when you checked in earlier, Kelly, and that's why we couldn't figure it out. I got the Y and the L mixed up.
Mr.
so-
CW?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yes.
No.
No.
Oh, was that?
I
Was
think
that?
that's him, isn't it?
Well, there's two Kellys.
Oh, well, I might be wrong then.
Yeah, I think this is the Woodstock Kelly.
Okay.
Is this the Woodstock Kelly?
This is Kilo 4 Kilo Lima Yankee, Kelly from Marietta, Georgia, CW operator.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I
So
recognize that call
so it's
So,
the other.
so say it, Justin.
It's the other Kelly.
Say it. Say it. Go ahead and say it.
What that I was mistaken?
Yes, that's what
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Not that I was right.
Not that you're right. You may have been correct, but you ain't right.
Well, I know that.
But
And we also heard from November 4 Echo Foxtrot Golf Scott in Atlanta. I see in Atlanta 181 Melissa is checked in with us. We've
On
also
YouTube?
got Atlanta 849, Atlanta 848, Ernest and Pamela in Duluth, Atlanta 151 Russell in Dawsonville. We've got Kilo November 4 Sierra Lima Tango. That would be the Canton man, Scott, over in Holly Springs, Woodstock,
He's traveling.
Hickory
He's
Flats,
on his way back from
somewhere.
vacation. So I'm not giving him too much slack. He's been on vacation all week.
Been on vacation for a couple of years
Because
now, I think.
last week at the GMRS, he he come in and said that he was still on vacation. So
Still
it
on-
must have been
yeah.
a 2-week vacation.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's living a life. That's
Nice
what
guy.
it is. That's what it is. So if you're hearing some GMRS TAC numbers on an amateur radio net, these are check-ins coming from the YouTube channel. And so because they're not on the air, they don't technically need an amateur call sign.
And,
So we're
and
just
we need the numbers in the log.
yeah,
so.
we're just going to call them out. So, all right. Ed, did I miss anybody?
I'm not sure Ed's on RF, though.
Well, you have to get off the key if he's going to answer.
Ed, let us know if you're on RF as well. Or text us. Or not.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll with that. Ed will straighten me out along the way if... Oh, that's the wrong password. Okay. In Atlanta 129, we've got Atlanta 129 also checking in. Is that the other Kenny? I think that's the other Kenny.
That's the other kid.
We got a handful of Kennys. So
But he's
the
got- he's got
CW
enough.
Kenny carried the day on CW at Field Day.
See, you're mixing. You're getting me confused with Kenny and Kelly.
Kenny and Kelly, that's what it is. Okay. All right, so Kelly is the CW guy. Kenny is the guy from Woodstock.
Right.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, Ed Biskey is in trouble, so I don't know. Yeah, it looks like Biskey's still not up yet. So they're working on it in the background, but we may not get it for a little while. So we'll have to. It might even be a site visit if there's trouble with the router. I'm not sure.
this is live.
This is
Live.
live. This is the way things happen. Much like Field Day was very live, you know.
Field Day
So
was very live, and that's why I say I don't think we made mistakes. I think we have room for improvement.
you know, there's a lot of things, especially when it's the first Field Day that you do. There's a lot of things that you can kind of have a plan together in your head,
Mm-hmm.
but when you're there on the ground, things are different. And
We have to adapt.
yeah, I had an entirely different vision. Even after seeing pictures of the pavilion, I had an entirely different vision of how things were going to be set up and laid out compared to what we actually did.
Yeah.
And what we actually did was just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And in a lot of ways, I think what we did was probably better than what I had, what my expectations were. So, you know, and one thing you can't really tell from a picture is you can't tell how uneven the ground is right in front of the pavilion. And it was a good spot for Jim to set up that vertical antenna, but that was no good for tents and canopies, and I think they would have been in the way.
Definitely.
Yeah, so by locating the canopy where I did, I was out of the walking path and out of the way of everybody doing radio stuff, and yet we're able to engage and interact with the public. I think it worked out much better.
I agree. I mean, I think it went great, and especially since we were, I mean, this is live, right? We've got issues happening, but we're adapting, we're overcoming, and we're getting it done, right?
Yeah.
We are still going.
We're still going. Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt, and there was a lot of potential for that with all the roots and everything.
Yeah, that was really.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! Especially,
I haven't been to a national park in a long time, but coming down those stairs, and then the roots were 6 and 8 inches tall, and I don't know how we didn't see more people tripping.
But try walking
Just
that
the
at 2 a.m. too. That's
Well,
the other thing.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I am glad I didn't hold my
It was
ankle.
precarious, to say the least.
Precarious. That's a good word. That's a
Let's
good word.
break. And being in the woods like that, when it got dark, it got real dark. It
got
was
pitch black.
Yes.
So-
Absolutely.
So just navigating around the grounds, we had a lot of battery-powered lanterns, and so the area was reasonably well illuminated that we were working in. But if you needed to go back to your vehicle or anything like that,
You better have a flashlight.
yeah, it was intense.
Your phone wouldn't even do justice.
We had some glow sticks scattered around that kind of helped out.
How about Jim and he lighted the stairs with the rope light?
I think that was
a good
Melissa
call.
that did that.
Well,
It was
yeah,
Melissa. Yep.
that was definitely a good call, because those stairs would have been
Oh,
treacherous.
big shout out to Melissa and Jim. Oh my goodness. Like they were just
Yeah,
the
they
engine
thought of
there.
everything.
Oh wow.
That was a good call with the lights on the stairs. It seems like that's something the park ought to do, but I suppose if they do it for that set of stairs, they got to do them for all of them.
I don't know. Is the park
But-
closed? I mean, technically closed at dark.
I don't
know.
think
you know?
they're expecting silly radio operators to be going up those stairs.
But
at
are they
2 a.m.?
expecting silly hikers to be out there at
Probably.
2 a.m.?
Who knows?
I don't know.
So, well,
Different.
hats off to the park too, because
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, for a situation where most state parks are closed at night, Amicalola Falls were great hosts. They understood what we were and what we were about and what we needed to do overnight, and they were good with it. So that was kind of nice. Cherokee County seems to be a little bit more challenging. If you want to operate overnight in one of the parks, the answer is no.
Yeah.
You know, no. So I think that Cars has had some issues with that in
Right.
years past too. So
And
Do you know the stairs will not be an issue next year?
that's
Right.
fantastic news.
They will not be an issue next
yes,
year.
we have a
That-
different pavilion.
It's close.
We're moving up from 5 to 4.
We're moving down. If you look at elevation,
True.
yeah, we're going to
And I
lose
guess
about
in number
60
2.
feet. And number 2, that's right. Well, number 4.
Yeah, exactly.
From number 5 to number
Also,
4.
number 4 also.
Yeah, we're moving down also. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, better situation.
Better situation. Mark, what are your thoughts?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, yeah, I was just texting Roger there for a second.
Yeah.
I had a blast,
There you go.
and I didn't really know what to expect. I'd never been to one. I mean, I know most all of y'all, so I knew we'd have a good time. But for me, it started Friday night, right, when we all went up top to the lodge and did the 2-meter simplex challenge. I thought that was a lot of fun, kind of casual, laid back kickoff to the weekend. Had some fun up there, and then down at the site, you know, just everybody working together, setting up antennas, equipment, and then seeing those pieces of equipment become alive and used, you know, and people enjoying themselves. I think the highlight for me, actually, for the whole event was seeing the excitement and passion for radio with Rhino and you, Gary.
Yeah, New Gary. It's always going to be New Gary. His name's always going to be New Gary, isn't it?
Always.
Until there's another Gary.
Well, yeah.
And then he'll be Middle Gary.
KR4LUL. Yep. But those guys are kind of new to radio, and man, they were like a kid in a candy store with all the equipment and getting to use the radio on HF, on different bands that normally they wouldn't have access to. Well, I think Gary's got access to it, but Rhino, that was the first time he'd done 20 meters, 40 meters, and whatnot. And then Tony doing FT8. I think it was just a great time all around. A little probably chaotic, kind of thinking, well, what do I need to do next? But I think that'll get better over the years. The more experience we have, we'll kind of settle into a groove.
Hey, Mark, let's break.
All right, I saw the sign language there.
All right, back to you.
Go ahead, Mark.
All right. But yeah, no, I had a great time with all you guys, and I think the club did well for the first outing. Like I said, we learned a lot. There's probably some things we can do to improve. But the main thing is that we had a good time. We got on the radio. So that's all I've got.
And for those that are listening on RF side, we're showing some video on the YouTube side of the location and all of us there and all that. So if you get a chance, look up the YouTube and look at that quick. I think it was maybe 5-10 minute video.
About a 5 minute.
5 minute video. So it's got a lot of pictures in it, and you'll see the stairs.
Oh my God, you can't really appreciate the stairs in a photo.
They're not to code. I could tell you that.
They're not to any code. Yeah, they are. Those stairs are remarkable. Now they talk about. Here's my expectation when people talk about the stairs at Amicalola Falls, or the stairs that go up alongside the falls.
Right.
And 429 steps or something like that. It's a considerable flight of stairs.
Right.
And I mean, Julie goes up those stairs like, no big deal. I walk to like where the stairs begin, and then I walk back and I get in the truck and I drive to the top so that she doesn't have to come back down the stairs.
There you go.
So
That's
I do
thoughtful of you.
Well, yeah, I just do that for her more than anything. But I think that
Those pancakes at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Did you see the pancake flip? Was that in there?
Yes,
Fantastic.
it was in there.
Yeah, and this is Mark trying to shoot that antenna up into the trees.
Yeah. The
So-
launcher.
That huge launcher, yeah, that was a pretty impressive piece of equipment. So lots of fun, lots of stuff, lots of adventures, lots of stories to tell.
Yes.
And I think that next year will be even bigger and better.
Well, I think we'll have a lot more opportunity next year with enough heads up that's where we're going to be and what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
That a few might be able to get a more better accommodations in the lodge than sleeping in the vehicle.
Perhaps, yes. So, and we've already made some reservations for next year. One of the challenges that we faced was that Pavilion number 5, the location, was down a very, very tough set of stairs. With those stairs had like a 12-inch step and a 12-inch rise.
Yeah, they were massive.
It was a really awkward set of steps to get up and down, and really a steep angle too.
Yeah.
But
and then, like you said, then you got to the bottom with the roots. The roots were just as bad as the stairs.
really tough footing
Yeah, it was,
all around that. So it is the rugged outdoors. But we've made a reservation for Pavilion 4, which is nearby.
Handicap access.
So Pavilion 4 has paved parking.
Flat.
It's flat. It has no stairs to navigate. Let's break. But in addition to that, we've also rented a couple of cabins, reserved a couple of cabins that are right next to Pavilion 4. So we'll have a place to get out of the heat. We'll have a place to take a nap. We'll have a place to do some cooking. We won't have to mess with a field grill and all of that. Although 2 a.m. pancakes were pretty cool.
Right.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was.
And rumor is we might have Vanguard there too.
I think that's a real possibility. So Studio B is, I think we're just 6-8 weeks away from being in studio. My goal is that we are operating out of Studio B before Vanguard leaves for Chattanooga Hamfest. And if we can accomplish that, then Studio B is going to go through a little bit of a transformation, and it's going to become more of a mobile communications platform that can be rapidly deployed. So we can take Studio Vanguard anywhere today.
Right.
Well, we can't do it today. It's going to be probably Saturday by the time we get everything put away and packed up and ready to go. So it's not immediately deployable in the configuration it is right now. We're going to change that. We're going to make this something so that on a moment's notice, it can hit the road and be ready to serve. And then all the video gear is going to move into Studio B, where we can leave that set up in a more permanent fashion. We don't have to break it down to move it because Studio B can't be moved, but Vanguard will be more portable, and I think we can take it to things like Field Day and be able to operate out of it. And not only this Field Day, but I'll tell you one of the things that I kind of hope to come from this, because I'm not sure all of the ham events that we might be able to participate in through the course of a year.
Right.
And I think there's going to be more. I don't know that I'm going to be involved in all of them,
Right.
but probably Vanguard could be, and North Georgia ARA could be, and we've got a great team that I think has a lot of enthusiasm and excitement and are ready to jump in and be engaged in whatever comes next. What's coming next, Tony?
Some kind of ham fest. No?
Probably. Well, I would hope
One of
before we
those
get to the Ham
multiple
Fest,
Ham
there'll be a contest of some sort.
Contest.
I mean, not necessarily a field day, but there'll be an amateur radio contest coming up that we can engage in, and we can do that from someone's house. We can do that from a park. We can do that from just about anywhere.
Don't we have some VE stuff coming up?
We do have some VE stuff coming up. So that's one thing that came out of this, is that we do have a small team of students that are studying for their
I
extra.
haven't been called a student in a long time.
Are you in on the extra?
I wish. I can't get enough bandwidth right now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But
So yeah, and I think I'm going to have to do a couple rounds of the extra. Might have to do a general in between.
Right.
Let's break.
I got tested too.
But this is exciting because we're gonna do a study group for amateur extra. If you're interested in that, it's not too late. It's almost too late, but it's not. If you're interested in that, send me an email. Do it tonight to justin@ngmrs.org. And if an amateur extra is something that you would like to accomplish, send me that email, and I'll get you some information tomorrow. And we'll be having our first class on Sunday. It'll be a Google Meet, so you can be at home. And then we'll have 5 class sessions on Google Meet. The 6th one will be in person, and we will be testing. So, and we'll have some VE test sessions beyond that coming up as well. So,
Yeah, save a few sessions for me. I gotta get my general first,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
all right. Yeah, I think that'll probably be the next. Is we'll do the extra, probably do a general. I think we have to do tech in there somewhere, and then cycle back through it again. So
yeah, the tech one with all the questions changed. So
Yeah,
those
they
that are
just
listening
updated in July.
that maybe don't have their tech yet, all the questions change July 1st.
yeah, that's right.
And Hem Prep is ready. They've got them all up and ready to go.
And that's the
You can
material
find
we're
them.
using is the radio, hamradioprep.com.
Right.
So if you're interested in participating in our program, just go to hamradioprep.com, and if you buy their program, their online training course, they promise that you'll pass the first time you test, and if you don't, they'll give you your money back. So I think that's a pretty good deal. With that, you get a lot of online resources and study material to help you pass the test. In addition, we'll be going through the book, and we're going to be going through and reviewing some of the tougher questions as a group. And by doing it as a group, we're able to, like, for instance, in the first couple of lessons in the book, there's no way I'm going to remember what the power levels are for 630 meter and for 2200 meter. Jen, do you remember what those are?
1 and 5.
Which one's which?
The lower one's the lower one.
So 630 meter is 1
5?
watt.
I don't know. I need to look it up.
So yeah, but as a group, what's going to happen is somebody's going to say the lower one is the lower one, and okay, that'll be the key that reminds you which one's which. Or or maybe it's the lower one's the higher one. Whatever it is, we're going to look at the book and we're going to get the answer. We'll find a mnemonic and some trick that helps us to remember what that answer is. And when you have 4 or 5 people that are sitting together, someone will come up with something that works for the group, and I think that we'll have a successful group of students for that session. Let's break.
So
Mark?
Justin, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we charge for testing?
Well, we don't. We never will.
I think that's cool.
Because we use the Laurel VE program. We're not even allowed to. So all of the tests that we will conduct will always be free. Other clubs charge up to $15 for hand testing. We're never going to do that. It'll always be a free test session. So if you take a test with us, there should be no pressure, no sweat. If you don't pass, it's no big deal. We'll schedule another one, and we'll get you in there another time to get.
And New Gary says in the YouTube chat, he's now an extra.
Look at that.
He is.
Yes.
Ah,
Congrats.
Fantastic.
Congrats,
so he
congrats.
tested already.
Yeah.
Did I include New Gary in my VE?
you did. He was there. He took the class.
Oh,
It was
I
a
see.
late night. I didn't get much sleep. I don't know who was there.
He was there.
Don't remember.
All right, New Gary. I
think-
need you to send me an email, and
He's on YouTube. He's not on RF tonight.
that's all right. He can still send me an email, justin@nggmrs.org, and I want to get you included in our VE group so that. So here's the thing: is I'd like to have a pool of enough VEs so that when we have a test session, if New Gary is available, that's great. But if he's not available, then all I need are 3.
Right.
If I've got a dozen or more that I can choose from, I should always be able to find 3.
So all
Yeah.
those generals need to pass a test.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
that's
can
the-
so I can add you to the list.
Got
You
it.
can still tell me no, and hopefully there's enough yeses that we can always get a test done. And if we can't, then I'll have to make Gary come.
Yes, Jim confirms Gary was there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he was there.
All right, New
It'd
Gary,
take
definitely
3 of us to remember.
definitely send me that email, and we'll get you included in that as well. All right, Mark, do you have any comments? You're in the study group, so are you ready for Sunday?
Actually, I'm not in the study group.
That's right. Me and Mark had to. Mark's
They
your
did
work.
not have the bandwidth.
Yeah, Mark's work. I think was it. Wasn't it, Bud?
Yeah, I think the middle of August, I'm going back to my home plant location, so I'll be 25 miles from home like I have been for the past 10 years, and I'll probably have more time to do it. I want to do it. I need to do it. And so maybe toward the end of August, I can get that going.
Outstanding. All right. Yeah, I think I remember now you saying that. So, very good. Yeah, and Flip has sent me a reminder that he's also one of my VEs. I think I've got you registered, Flip. So, yeah, I'll definitely include you in that roster. I'm gonna make a
And
note.
the email was Justin at.
Justin@nggmrs.org.
Okay.
Let's break.
Do you want to go over these scores?
Yeah. So Jen, you've brought some material here. What have you got for us?
Well, we have a. Well, I don't know. Can we pull it up? The
video?
the summary.
No, the documents that Jen
The
brought. I
documents.
think that
Yeah.
We're going to do
I think
our
that Tony's
best.
got that.
Well, what I've got is a summary of our score, and we've got Kelly on, and so Kelly, I believe, single-handedly with CW, which is Morse code, right?
Yes.
41 contacts, which is amazing.
Fantastic.
And I'm gonna have to get him to show me how to do that, if he can slow down enough for me to learn how to do it.
I sat in on FT8 for a little while, and
You
I think
did.
I got like 3.
So digital, well, 3 out of 86.
Fantastic.
86 contacts with digital. modes. And Tony, I believe you would be called the band captain for that, wouldn't you? I
Well,
mean,
I think Gary.
that's what I'm gonna call
Gary,
you.
New Gary has a lot to do with that too. We had some settings issues that we ran into at first, and he got a lot of that sorted out. And I know Justin, when you were on it for a little bit, we forgot to change the operator name, so some of it went under me. But
well, he said 3. He got 3.
3.
Yeah, we got 86 contacts.
To me, FT8 is great when you're doing other things too, because you don't have to pay attention to it a lot. You can hunt and you can do a lot of stuff like that, but you could have it running in the background and just kind of click on things here every now and then. It's what I do at home a lot. So,
And that's because you have it like a shared space, right?
yeah, I have a shared space
And
with
you
my
don't have
wife.
to sit there and go CQ.
Yeah, she doesn't have to
yeah.
hear me hollering, yelling, and trying to get through on a pile up.
Right.
So
No, that makes sense.
But it's pretty cool that way. So FT8's fun to me because, I still get all over the country, but, sometimes it goes quick, sometimes it takes a while.
But your family doesn't learn your call sign that way. You know that, right? Like,
This is true.
My son has nothing to do with radio.
No,
right?
but he knows
but
your call
he knows
sign.
my call sign.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. No, I thought it was
Let me
good.
see if I can
So
make
that
this
was
a little bit
86 on
bigger.
digital. And then voice, which New Gary, sorry, that's what they're calling you. At 92 contacts
Yeah.
on voice. And
On
that,
voice.
On voice, 92. So barely edged out digital, which was my goal.
But he had a lot of digital ones too, did he not? Do you know?
Yes, absolutely. But I don't know that y'all updated the, I don't know if it got updated or whatever.
Right, on
but
who what?
Anyway, it was very, very good, very good showing. Total of 219 contacts overall between everybody. And so the thing is, digital is worth twice what voice is worth. I don't know if you
Wow,
knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and CW is worth twice what voice is worth. So I need to learn some
Thanks to
digital and
Kelly.
CW.
That's fantastic.
Yes, and I mean I'm very points driven. So if you look to the right there,
Yeah.
I think it's pulled up now.
Yes, it is. I got it up now.
All right, so we got bonus points too, and this was. Oh, we got a break. I'm talking too much.
So we did all of this under Kilo Mike 4 Golf Alpha, and this is KN4HYN. My name is Justin.
And this is Kilo Quebec 4 Quebec Juliet Quebec. My name's Jen.
And this is November 4 Tango Victor Zulu Tony.
This is Kilo Romeo 4 Hotel Bravo Uniform Rogers.
And
This is Kilo 4 Kilo Oscar Papa Mark and Ron.
Okay.
And we are your net control. I can talk again.
Yeah, we can
Justin
talk.
said I could talk again.
Right back.
I am so excited about
we
points.
all can talk. Mark, if you got something to say, jump
Yeah.
in, buddy.
What do you got, Mark? Like, there's
Is my microphone okay? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. No. I didn't realize that the digital was worth twice the voice. That's interesting.
I know. I'm
So that's-
very points driven too. I'm very competitive. Jim and I talked about this. We both tried to tamp it down.
Yeah. Good luck.
Right.
Yeah. So that kind of encourages me to learn more about digital too. So I'm very much a novice on the digital side of ham radio.
So the other thing that there's a video or something out there of me with an HT and a jungle antenna. If you know what that is, you're my people. And a jungle antenna doing WinLink messaging. So that was worth 200 points right there. Sending 12 RF emails.
Nice.
So
And I got to tell you, the antennas that were brought out to this event were all fascinating in their own right. So if you have any interests in amateur radio and in an HF in particular, there was such a wide variety of antennas in use. And the
There
jungle
was.
antennas that Jen's talking about, she brought two of them. She brought one for
2 meter.
For 2 meter and one for what? It was a
15
wide band.
meter.
Oh, just 15.
No, 15 meter vertical.
Okay, and
It was wide, but it was a single band.
Yeah. Well, they're cool, and they look like they're factory antennas that you might have bought from Amazon or some web page, but these are antennas that Jen made at home.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
It's fun stuff.
so that's one of the things that's cool about ham radio is that you can you can make your own stuff. You can make your own equipment. You can make your own pieces, parts with 3D printers that we have available now. The ability to fabricate and generate materials is just the sky's the limit. I saw a little bracket that that is sold for $12 that would be so 3D printable. It might not be as rugged and durable as the $12 one with the glass fiber impregnated plastic molded piece, but man, that is so 3D printable. And at $12 a piece, I mean, you could make dozens of them
Just
for
print
that.
another one.
Let's break. So, the ability to make this stuff at home and bring it out to the field and make it work, make it actually perform and score points in a contest is that's pretty cool stuff. So
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then doing it on an antenna that I actually made too
Yeah.
was even better. But I got to give a shout out to Dana too. I don't know if he's listening or if he's on RF, but the social media and you with the education, with the VE training, all of that was worth 400 points.
oh, fantastic.
Can you believe that? Yeah, and
So-
all the batteries, another 500. It's amazing.
Wow.
I'm a
There's a lot of points.
Points chaser.
I'm sure there's a lot of points like that. A lot of people don't realize,
And Rhino scored us 245 points with the GOTA station.
Oh, that's fantastic too.
Uh-huh.
So, and that's one of the things with these contests. There's, the rules for the contest are published, and you can go and research that ahead of time. And I know that Jim and Jen both spend a lot of time looking at the rules before the contest to see what we could do to enhance our scores and to bring the best performance we could bring with what we have, despite our lack of experience and our lack of depth of knowledge with regard to portable operations.
It's almost like we're competitive
yeah.
or something.
So, but I mean, I think what that does is that takes us from being a bunch of clowns that show up in the middle of the park playing radio to a serious contender. Now, I don't know how we're going to score ranked against the rest of the field day.
So Melissa looked. Last year, we're middle of the road.
I think middle of the road is a
Or
fantastic
5A,
place to
which
be.
is
Yeah,
what we were. We
because
were
I
middle of
think
the road.
as novice as we were, we come out of it with a better idea of antennas. We like certain antennas. We're like, oh, let's try this one. Let's try
Right.
that one. And we weren't thinking about contesting. We weren't thinking about getting points. We were thinking, hey, let's throw this antenna up in the tree and see what we get out of it. And I think we spent a lot of time messing with that. Not that it wasn't fun and enlightening, and we learned a lot.
Right.
But if we really want to go for points and we really want to try harder next time, I think we have a better game plan going into
I have
next
a
year.
whole sheet of things that we could go for, Tom.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Nice.
So Mark and I need to learn CW.
Oh,
I
see,
think that's going to be part of it, right?
that sounds.
Oh, man.
Mark, you got CW in the pocket, don't you?
Yeah, CW. Once I get my extra, I'll start on that.
Yeah, the CW. And I was so impressed with Kelly, as he was just
It was amazing.
going at it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That is pretty fascinating stuff. CW is something that's always interested Julie too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think I've got a practice keyer for her.
Yeah.
And I think we'll break that out at some point and maybe see if she can start learning CW and come up to speed on it. Let's break. So middle of the road is where we land score-wise after this event. So based on what we've seen in past scores and how we performed this time, now the official scoring isn't finished yet. Is that right?
This is preliminary scoring, but preliminarily, we've got 2,387.
Fantastic. So
Where's that at on there?
It's top of the page.
Ah, the top of the page. I got to get to the page.
so that's a great place, and that gives us a good bar to raise for next year's event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't have. But we should have. It's gonna be hard.
tamped it
We did
down
too
a little
well?
bit.
Tamped it down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
She's
we have
digging
to-
for points out of everything else, and then she's still going to tap it down.
Oh,
You're
man,
the
we
one
said
that brought the official. Who was that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, he's a coworker of mine. He's a volunteer fireman.
Okay.
And yeah, so we had a served agencies show up.
Nice.
That's fantastic. So we
That's right.
we can gain scores too with political figures and
That's right.
stuff like that. So would the mayor?
He was in training. He does training for his job this time every year. So I
What-
don't know. I'm going to try again next year. We'll see.
What about the Oracle of Olympus? Does that count?
I don't know if that's an elected official. I think he just is.
Yeah, that's true. He
Yeah.
just is. Okay.
Ed did some CW on YouTube. It's a bunch of dots and dashes there.
Okay.
So translates, we could do it.
We can do it. All right.
Jim says 3,500 plus next year.
3,500 plus. Oh, so okay. Jim and I have been talking. That's true. We've got some plans.
They said we have experienced people now.
We do have experienced people, but we need more operators. That was the other thing. Like we did all of this with I think it was
Novice?
seven people.
7.
Yeah.
7
Like-
people that were actually operating.
Yes.
So I think
We
that's
need more
something that
people.
we'll have more time next year to advertise.
To promote,
and
yes.
and you know, we did have the sign up form set up and running, but I don't know that it saw a lot of activity. So that's one of the things. I mean, if you want us to do these things, we need for the amateur radio community that's out there to engage.
Yeah, to volunteer.
Show up, and it's great that the folks that came out to visit, we definitely want that.
Oh, yes.
We want you to stop out and visit, but we also want you to come out and contribute. Contribute your time and your talent and help to drive up these scores, because that makes it more fun. And we want participation from everybody if we can get it.
Even
Right.
if you don't have your ham radio license, we can get you on the air.
Right.
That was the thing. Like Rhino was operating at a general class because of this event,
Right.
and
So-
I think he's not going to be tech for long. I don't think after this.
Right.
No, that's true. Let's break. So the way that works is there's enough amateur extras that are there during the event, and you're working under the club call sign.
Right.
So you're basically able to operate under club privileges and able to operate outside of what would be the band that you would use under your own call sign. So operating under the club call with supervision from amateur extras, we can pretty much do whatever we need to do to be able to perform. So it's an opportunity for you as a technician to get out and
Even
really
non-licensed.
really dig into HF. And yeah, as Jen says, even if you don't have a license, we can do third-party communications, and we can also do control operator communications. So you can sit there behind a microphone, and we give you a script, and you can call CQ, and you can get on the air, and you can actually make contacts, and those contacts score points for us, and they also score points for the person that you're contacting.
And it doesn't matter if you mess up. It's okay. Nobody
Right.
cares.
Yeah, there's no perfection required.
Yeah.
Did anybody hear me read the announcements? Are you kidding me? Like,
Exactly. So you fit right in.
that's what I'm saying.
And that's a big part of it too, right? So in the amateur radio world, there maybe is an elevated expectation of a particular level of performance, but it's got to be fun. And I think we all had a ton of fun at Field Day. I know that I did, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. My guess is that there's going to be a winter Field Day, because I think there's a hunger for doing it. Hopefully Vanguard will be available for winter Field Day.
Oh, I hope so.
And Vanguard is pretty comfortable to operate in the wintertime. Tony, you've been in Vanguard in the wintertime.
The heater works pretty good.
So in fact, that heater, we use it a little bit, but mostly we use the space heater.
Right.
It
It doesn't take much, believe me, to warm this up. in
Yeah.
here.
Small space.
It's reasonably well insulated. The computers all make heat.
Right.
So you've got all this equipment in here that's making heat and helping out. Of course,
And I think the way it's set up now, 4 is comfortable, but once it changes over, I think 5, even possibly 6 could be in here.
possibly. I think it'll be really comfortable for 3.
Right.
And I think it'll be, tolerable for.
Well, if it got real cold outside.
Yeah. So there you go. I think this will be a great platform, and I'd love to be able to take it to events like that, because that was kind of the vision when we built Vanguard, was to use it really to use it for. Well, I'll tell you, John Wolf would be able to tell the story because he was there. We took Vanguard to Chester Frost Free Park for Winter Field Day 5 years ago, and up there in Hickson, Tennessee. Let's break. Vanguard was unfinished. It was just a cargo trailer at that time. There was no insulation. It was just as generic a cargo trailer as you could be. We had a couple of folding tables in here. We set up some radios in here, and we froze to death. It was just miserably cold.
That doesn't sound like fun. You're not.
No,
you're supposed to be
you're not
promoting
selling
it.
You're not selling it.
We didn't have fun, but I think the environment that we have now, I think it could be a lot of fun to find a place to set up and operate. So I think that Winter Field Day could be a very different experience from the last time.
We don't want it to look like that, though. For those that are on YouTube, we don't want that Winter Field Day. We'd rather have a little warmer one. But that does give you the date, January 23rd and 24th.
We are in Georgia, so you never know.
True.
Yeah.
That looks like an Arctic field day.
It's
Yeah.
Arctic Field Day.
I mean, that's legit.
Well, Chester Frost Free Park is right on the river up there, so it's surrounded. The park is surrounded by water on three sides. It's a peninsula that kind of sticks out, so all of that cold river water air is blowing across the. So when we do Winter Field Day, I recommend we do it in Georgia.
I second that.
Yeah, I recommend we do it in Georgia. I think that we should find a location where we can have ready access to the things like coffee and
Necessary.
hot chocolate and
Donuts.
Donuts are good. Yeah.
Donuts
So,
are good.
Pancakes.
And really, we could set up just about anywhere. It wouldn't have to be a park for Winter Field Day. We could set up at a business. We could set up in a parking lot. We get permission to set up at a Publix or at a Kroger or
Walmart's on the
Walmart.
air.
We just need to find a location and get permission, and so we've got time to do that. If there are folks that are seriously interested in Winter Field Day, I recommend that we start looking and planning and thinking about that now, so that we're not within 2 weeks of the event trying to round up operators and volunteers for that. So, despite the short
Count me
plan.
in.
Go ahead, Mark.
Mark's in.
Mark's
I said,
in.
count me in.
All right.
Winter Field Day.
Gonna make it happen.
All right. Yeah, my teeth are chattering thinking about it, but that might be because the air conditioning's set too low.
I don't know. Maybe not. Winter Field Day.
I guess I got to look up rules and stuff, huh? I mean, is this a scoring thing? I don't know a lot about Winter Field
Supposedly,
Day.
there's already 1,441 registered locations
For Winter Field Day?
Wow.
for Winter Field Day
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Okay, well, challenge accepted. Let's do it.
So, and I'm looking at the ARRL webpage for contests, and it looks like there are several of them
I think there's one
through
this
the
week,
year.
There's one this weekend too, isn't there?
It seems like they're all the
I
time.
think there's is
So, I think that
DX?
let's break. Is it DX this weekend?
something.
August 1st and 2nd.
222. That's cool. That's a challenge.
So yeah, there's stuff coming up in August for 220 and some digital stuff. All the digital we missed.
160.
160 megahertz.
Yeah, December.
That's in December. There's lots of stuff coming up. So I think that if you're interested in contesting, you see something that seems like it would be a good fit, you can get a handful of volunteers that want to contribute. We'll find a way to make it work with North Georgia Amateur Radio Association. So we'll definitely be looking forward to opportunities for that. Hey, let's go to the roster and see if any of our participants have any comments or any interest in any of these
What's
events
Bisky status?
coming up.
Do we ever get it back?
Bisky is still down. Pete's on his way.
Oh, okay.
I expect he'll be there really any minute now, and he's gonna do some diagnostics, and we'll see if we can
Mr. Pete to the rescue.
we'll see if we can get Bisky out of trouble there. So he's brought some material with him, and hopefully he can resolve the trouble real quick. Let's go back to our roster, and let's see where did I put that silly
Do we have a
roster?
roster? Who's keeping it? Oh, wait, we are.
Not it.
Yeah.
Not it.
Holy cow, there's 31 in there now.
Normally, we should have pulled one up for you so you could help and see who's up and all
Yeah.
that.
I was writing
So-
it down.
So we can do that real quick. If you just click on a blank tab up there,
Oh no.
we'll get you into the roster real quick. So we've got looks like we've got Kilo 4 Kilo Yankee Lima. Is that's it's not Kenny, that's Kelly. Kelly. He's our CW guy.
He's out. He just on. I'm sorry, I didn't update you in time. He had to get off on the RF side. He scrolled over on the YouTube side and said, "Hey, I got to be out."
Okay. So I'm going to show him as out here, and then that'll bring us next to Kilo Romeo 4 Golf Whiskey Bravo. Rhino is the what was our
Mr.
name?
Goda.
He was the 40-meter madman. I
Yes.
think is what we decided Rhino was going
somewhere
to
on
be.
Cheshire Bridge Road or something like
Somewhere out there.
All right.
Have to fly over his house with a drone and check that out. Rhino, go ahead.
Net Control, this is KR4 Golf Whiskey Bravo Rhino on Cheshire Bridge Road. Thank you for calling on me. Hey, great great show tonight, guys. Great to see Jen there, KQ4, QJQ, the Triple Queen. Great to see you there. And also, I didn't get to see that pancake flip in person, but the video is awesome. Pro move there. That great pancake flip. And congratulations to new Gary for the amateur extra there. That's awesome. I am looking forward to getting my general class. I've been studying for it, and I'd like to do it. I don't know if I can wait for the North Georgia ARA to do it. I'm gonna be too impatient for that. Not sure.
That's okay.
We'll have to see about that.
That's okay.
It wouldn't be hard to find my place here shortly. The antenna tower project is coming along fabulously. I erected 40 foot of the antenna just to test everything out. I keep testing it out in sections and just making sure everything's working, everything's looking structurally sound. It's doing great. So tilted up 40 foot, and it's looking good. So field day. Let me cycle real quick. So field day, man, that was a blast. I love talking about this. I had a great time. I do want to throw a shout out to Jim KQ4 TSB, and I'll always remember that call sign because I called it out so many times. You know, the get on the air station, I was operating supervised. And so I had to call out, or got to, let me say it like that. I got to call out KQ4 TSB, Tango Sierra Bravo, so many times, and plow through all those pileups. That was such a fun time. What a blast! I had a blast. So big shout out to Jim there for all of the. He was up through the middle of the night, making sure that the stations were running, that the antennas, whenever I didn't realize this, but certain bands have good times and they have bad times. That's something that I learned. And when the kind of the time for a band to pass, and we needed to update the antenna or the equipment, Jim was there doing it, and it was awesome. Or one of the ones there doing it, let me say it like that, was one of the ones there doing it. I learned so much, so big thank you, and shout out to Jim, KQ4 TSB, for handling that. That was so much fun. So next field day, whether it's winter or the summer field day, I hope that there are other people that can sit in the go-to chair on that station and operate it, and like I did, and be able to operate either without an amateur call sign or operate out of their band permissions. So hopefully, and I'm confident there will be the next person or persons there operating that that station, and I'll be doing my own for the club. So looking forward to that. I had such a good time. Another shout out to K4KOP, Mr. Mark. Looks like you're at the beach right now. Hope it's sunny wherever you are. But man, I had such a blast sitting next to you and watching you operate. Also, great headset. He brought some awesome equipment to operate a Heil headset with a foot switch. I'd never experienced that. That was a lot of fun. So, man, I just had a blast. I am in for a winter field day. I spent a lot of years working out in the cold. I don't mind doing that. I think it would be an adventure, and I'm in for it. Let me cycle one more time. KR4 Golf Whiskey Bravo variety. Also, for all the people that came out that were there, I know our KQ4YBT, Mr. Joseph and Galen, were there, and that was a lot of fun seeing them come along. Hopefully, we'll have a better terrain to navigate next year. I know it was a nightmare in the middle of the night. I had my phone flashlight out and all that kind of stuff. But what a great time, and thank you so much for the North Georgia ARA to put that on and bring us out there to the Amicalola Falls State Park. That was a blast. So with that, I think that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I got. So with that, I'll hand it back to Net Control. This is KR4 Golf Whiskey Bravo standing by.
Very good stuff, Rhino. And I think we need to add Rhino in. Is he in the committee group, planning committee for?
I think he got the invitation. I don't know if he got the invitation or not.
I don't know either.
We need to be sure we include him in the planning for the next event.
Agree.
So
New Gary too.
New Gary as well. I think both need to be in there. And if that's something that you're interested in and you want to get engaged in the planning and the discussions ahead of time, or if there's an event that you think would be a good fit for us that we should be involved in, send an email to me at justin@nggmrs.org and let me know that you're interested, and we'll bring it to the committee and get you engaged and plugged in, and we'll go from there. So I think that we can count on a couple of events each year. Probably more. We'll just kind of see what the engagement is and what the what the things are. A contest that the first time that I had ever done any kind of amateur radio contesting was a thing called Islands on the Air, and traveled to a place called Dauphin Island, and Dauphin Island in Alabama is just right there in the Gulf Coast. We had a beach house that we had the use of for that particular weekend. We were able to stand up a 30-foot roan tower on the back porch on the deck with a massive beam antenna and a rotor and an amplifier, and man, that was fun to operate. We made contacts all around the globe. It was just amazing. It just Julie was so just like Rhino and New Gary. She was so excited about making all these contacts. We couldn't get her off the air. She sat for 6 hours straight. Making voice contacts, and she made 111 contacts in 47 different countries.
Wow.
And so lots of fun, lots of potential there. And there again, you can operate outside of your privileges in a contesting environment like that with a club call. So we were both technicians at the time, but we were able to operate under general class privileges because we had generals and extras in the room supervising those contacts. So it was very cool. It was a lot of fun, and there's lots of opportunities. So, and even if we're not an island station, we can participate in those contests.
Right.
Because they're making points for every contact they make. We don't necessarily have to be the island.
No.
We just need to be one of the contacts.
Well,
And
even that on the winter field day and field day itself, you don't have to be participating in Winter Field Day to be the contact people we're contacting.
That's right.
Yeah, you can hunt.
And so that's one of the things
Yeah.
you'll find is during the contest, there's lots of RF activity out there, and it's a great time to get on the air and just play radio. Let's break. So I think that's very good stuff, and I think that as time comes on and as people show interest, we'll definitely expand on what we're going to do. I think that David Guthrie was an RF contact as well as YouTube. So I'm going to call on Kilo Sierra 4 Romeo Lima Oscar. David, did you have any comments for tonight's net? Maybe I was mistaken.
I did not.
There he is.
I'm just here kind of listening in and eating some popcorn.
Oh, fantastic.
It is a comedy.
I love popcorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. I would have a tough time with popcorn. Trying to eat popcorn and
No, I'm
And talk
laughing.
on the radio.
talk on the radio would be that would be a handful, a mouthful.
I don't think people will listen that long. to
Maybe
you
not.
chewing.
Yeah. So, but good stuff, David. Glad to have you along, and hope that you were able to enjoy the field day. Hope you're able to participate in one of our upcoming events. Next, we've got Michael. We've got Kilo Romeo 4 Kilo Lima Sierra. Michael and Noonan. Michael, are you motivated? You going to get engaged in one of these field days coming up, or any other contesting events?
Was he in and out?
Maybe. We don't do in and outs on ARA. If you check in, I'm calling on you.
Yeah, we're calling.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. State
I
law.
like it.
That's a state law.
I like it.
Yeah.
Support it.
It's in our MOV or MOU, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. No response from Michael. We're going to continue on. We've got Colt, Kilo 0 Alpha Mike Tango. Colt, did you participate in field day? I know that you didn't make it up to Amicalola Falls, but
I was looking for him.
yeah, we were.
I mean,
But
all day
all night.
and all night.
I don't know
I
what
was
the
there.
problem was, but yeah, you could have made an appearance. You weren't scared of the bears, were you?
I was.
So 0 Alpha Mike Tango. Well, you know, coming to you from the area rug carpet capital of the world, or PFOS, whatever you want to follow. No, wasn't scared of the bears. The bears don't scare me, but sometimes you got to be like Batman, and Batman's got to do some cool things. No, I did my own thing for a little bit. I had to work unexpectedly on Saturday. I did a no random contact, kind of anti-field day, which is kind of cool, with a guy out of Arizona called the Tech Prepper. So a bunch of us got together and tried to do targeted contacts across the country on bands. We simulated that because the bands were all full. Everything was full and slamming, and trying to find space, trying to make those contacts digitally via JSA call or through voice, which was very, very difficult. Had a great time. Y'all had a great time, it looks like. I'm glad you got the Oracle off of Mount Olympus. I'm glad you got the Oracle off of Mount Olympus, and I'm sorry I missed it. Maybe I'll make the next one and show up in the Batmobile. This is Kilo 0 Alpha Mike Tango. Back to you, Net Control.
So was it successful? Was the no random contact successful? I heard he tried, but did it happen?
That's one question. The other question I have is, where do you buy tires for the Batmobile?
He's got a supplier.
We were very successful. There was like 14 or 15 of us. We had Radio Made Easy. We had Ham Radio 2.0. A guy out in California, which is a ham radio prep guy, I think is what it's called. And so we were bouncing around the country, and we had like our own little package. It was very successful, especially with JSA call. That's very, very forgiving. The digital bands are very forgiving when it's all tight. But voice was a little more complicated. I did make some contacts there off hours. But yeah, the tires for the Batmobile, let me break. I just find whatever train locomotive is stopped temporarily in Dalton, and we just kind of start opening up the train cars and find them. It takes a little bit of time, but no one's normally looking. Back to you, Net Control.
Yeah, I think as the merger with UP comes closer and closer, I think we can expect to see more of that. I think that UP's famous for opening up the doors on those cars and just throwing things along the side of the rail, especially out there around Los Angeles. So yeah, we'll probably see more and more of that as UP brings their mode of operation to us. So looking forward to those days without a doubt. All right, Colt. Well, thanks for that, and definitely post some pictures of the Batmobile. You know you can buy a replica.
Can you?
Yeah, there's a guy in Indiana
Huh.
that makes licensed Batmobile
Oh, whoa. I think
replicas.
my husband might be listening. You need to stop. No, I don't need to. No.
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah.
pretty cool.
Plenty of
though.
room for antennas.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think so. So, yeah, that's. I'll see if I can find some information about that and
I'll pass it along.
and maybe pass that along. So, definitely. All right, who do we have next? Let's see. We just spoke with. It looks like Ronnie was on YouTube.
Yeah, Ronnie
Or the
was on
rest
YouTube.
the rest of these are YouTube, except for November 4 Echo Foxtrot Golf. Scott in Atlanta. I think Scott was an RF contact. Scott, did you participate in Field Day, and are you gonna come participate in something coming up? Do you have any plans? Do you have any suggestions for what we should do?
Scott?
Oh, okay. So 160 through. It's all HF.
No Scott.
Scott, if that was you, we heard you there for just a moment on the Buckhead machine, but you weren't able to hold it. You want to try that again?
Okay, and I did have maybe one word of warning. One souvenir that I have from Field Day this year is unfortunately red rashes from poison ivy on my arms. I've still got the kind of crusty scars, so it is a problem. I mean, I know what the leaf looks like, but sometimes what happens is people are out in the woods hanging antennas, and then they come back and they maybe get a little bit of that oil on the park benches and the chairs and things, and things where I would not expect it. I mean, I know what the leaf looks like, and I know how to stay away from it, but sometimes it does get spread around, and I'm unfortunately very allergic, so I've got a few rashes and a few souvenirs from that. Let me break again. And one more thing, just on a personal note, I will be moving out of the area. I'll be moving to western North Carolina, and I just want to say it's been an honor to be involved in the North Georgia activities, North Georgia organizations, both of them. And I'd like to thank you all for your contributions and helping me along in my radio journey. I will be in western North Carolina, and I will be very close to that event in Waynesville, the W Cars event on July 25th, and I hope to see people there. So back to net control. Thank you. This is November 4 Echo Foxtrot Golf.
So, Scott, if you've got your general, I talk to people in North Carolina all the time on HF on 40 meters.
And anytime you're back in the area, I hope you'll definitely announce on the network that you're visiting and hang out with us on the air a little bit.
We always got YouTube.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
you can stay in touch with us on YouTube, and the beauty of that is it doesn't really cost anything, so you don't have to pay for a membership. You can just kind of just hang out with us and
log in.
Yeah, throw your comments on there, so you can stay as connected as you choose to. I hope that you do, and I can relate. I've got some poison ivy going on. I've got it on that knuckle and here, and I've got it kind of all over my arms, and it's not real bad. It's
Forgive
probably
me if
been
I don't shake hands.
it's probably been 15 years since I've had poison ivy. So, and we've got it all over the property. We always have. So I don't know if I picked it up here, or if I picked it up in the woods at
That's
Amicalola.
rough stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that could be rough stuff.
There's poison oak out as well too now.
And I've seen a vine that looks a little bit different to me that I think.
So I think I'm not an expert at all on this, but that vine it looks hairy or something like that. I think it is.
Leaves of 3. let it be.
Yeah. So I don't know.
That's the
I
rule.
certainly have that potential of having picked it up here, but
Yeah.
it's coincidental that I'm dealing with it now.
Yeah, comment. Calamine lotion.
Yeah, calamine
Yeah,
lotion.
and that's
Stock
it.
up.
I haven't really done anything to treat it
Yeah.
other than scratch it and spread it around.
That's all.
So-
That's awesome.
Well, that's
that's
good.
exactly
That
what
works.
you should do.
That's,
That works
that's-
every
Just keep
time.
doing that, and it
Highly
will be
recommended.
okay. Yes.
So,
And Brian
That's
was
like a BH.
listening, by the way, about the Batmobile comment.
call me, Brian.
He said he said Kit is better than the Batmobile. The Kit. Come on, it's a deep cut, guys.
Yeah, that's
I-
true.
Yeah,
It was like a Tesla
you
back in
know,
the day. You could drive by itself. You
Right.
Night Rider.
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
That- yeah.
Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that I think sets Kit apart from the Batmobile is there's
The outfit?
no association with the Hoff with the Batmobile.
That's a big difference.
I think
I mean, come on.
I think that's a win for the Batmobile.
It's a win for the Batmobile
Oh
or a
yeah.
win for Kit.
I
You don't like the Hoff.
I-
Okay, all right. Oh, man. Okay, we're not talking about politics or religion. Let's just move on because I
Move
feel like
on.
we're
Move
certainly,
on.
we're
'cause
moving in that
certainly-
direction.
Certainly, the Batmobile is not a religious icon at all.
next week is Star Wars or
That's
Star
right.
Trek.
Oh man, no.
Oh, Battlestar Galactica.
No.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh. And who's next? Scott, good luck on your travels, bud.
Yes, definitely. Let's break.
We got another one?
But as long as we can stay away from a 90-minute conversation about mayonnaise, I think we're doing pretty good.
I have
Lord.
opinions.
Don't even start that.
I have opinions.
He's stirring the pot.
All right, so Scott was our last RF contact. Let's go ahead and take a moment now to see if we have any additional RF contacts. And when we come back from that, I'll see if I can catch up on acknowledging some of these YouTube
Hey, don't hassle the
contacts.
Hoff.
Don't hassle the Hoff.
Don't hassle the Hoff.
I'm not surprised that came. So, and I tell you what. Before we do that, let's check in with Ed real quick and see if there are any YouTube comments that he wants to bring to the surface here. Ed, you want to come on with any of that you're watching from YouTube? Kilo Quebec 4 Whiskey Echo Bravo.
Excuse me. Oops. No. Whoops.
You've already started the mayonnaise thing in the chat.
Oh no, really? What is the opinions? I'm
Oh,
curious.
my golly.
No, just somebody said something about that.
All right, Ed may be having some issues getting into us on RF because Bisky is still showing in trouble. So with that in mind, we're going to continue on with any additional late check-ins. If you'd like to check in, this will be your last call for check-ins. If you'd like to check into tonight's program, if you have any suggestions or comments about this field day or upcoming field days or any other amateur radio activities that you think that North Georgia ARA should be involved in, this would be a great time to get those thoughts and comments on the air. So
Ed says he can't. He's got no RF.
yeah, it just occurred to me. So we'll have to take a moment and review some of the comments and see if we can bring any of that.
I'm not reading the ones about the Battlestar or mayonnaise or any of those. So
Why am I not
You're
surprised?
Not,
no,
not
I'm
reading
not
them?
reading
You're
them.
not reading them.
But no, we don't have enough time.
Why am I not
We're
surprised?
not starting that.
That's what the comments
Blue
are
plate.
filled with. Let's go ahead and break for additional check-ins. Net control standing by.
November 0, Delta Lima. If you can hear me, I do have a comment.
Okay.
It's not even in the log yet, is he? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's up there. Number 21 too.
I think it's a YouTube though, right? No, he's in there.
Now I know why you and Scott get along so well. He's stirring the pot in the comments too.
So many windows.
I know. Doesn't that drive you nuts?
Yes.
You can pick one and then
I just pick one. YouTube.
No.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it
See,
doesn't matter. No, it's the same one.
I got clicky.
It's okay. All right. The only thing I heard was November 0, Delta Lima, Mike. That would be the noodle with a question or a comment. Go ahead. Go ahead, Oracle of Olympus. Go ahead with your comment.
Oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't able to make it in to the corral tonight with the rest of you guys. But I did want to make a comment that it was my absolute pleasure that I was able to hang out with you guys for the field day event. I myself learned a whole lot, and at the same time got to hang with the rest of the committee there and meet a whole bunch of other people at the same time. So it was an honor and an honest privilege, and I thank not just you guys but everybody that attended the event. November 0, Delta Lima Mike. I'll be.
Yeah, very good stuff. Mark, do you have any comments you'd like to wrap up with?
No, it's great, Net. Thank you for having me on the video here with y'all. Yeah, field day, I think it was a huge success. It was a lot of fun. Got to know some people better, right? And meet some new people and interface with the public and let them see what we do. It was interesting to see their reaction. I'm all for winter field day, so we can make that happen too. So that's all I've got, Justin. Back to you.
So, Mark, what's your comments on the Mayo or the the Batmobile or Star Trek? You got comments on any of that?
I have no preference in mayonnaise. I will eat anything, literally.
Oh,
So
Lord, it's
not-
blasphemy now.
Oh, my. I respected you. Oh.
Somebody's trying to get a poll started on the YouTube
see that.
thing. So, but that's good. I'm the same way. Got to be open to everything, don't you?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No?
You don't.
No?
You don't have to be open to Miracle Whip.
Not American.
Yeah.
Well, it's salad dressing. Anyway,
Good, it's not mayonnaise.
Yeah. I grew up on Miracle Whip.
Indiana is
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
And so I grew up on that, and I don't, I'm kind of mayonnaise agnostic. I'm good for just about any of it.
Is that really
Yeah.
a thing?
But I really have a preference for all mayonnaise other than Miracle Whip.
Okay, we can agree.
So that's where I stand
I mean, Duke's is okay, but
on the whole thing.
Blue Plate.
Yeah,
it's-
I'm just really anything other than now. If it's deviled eggs, Miracle Whip works there for me.
It's because it's masked.
But yeah, maybe. But that's what I grew up on, and that's kind of what I'm used to. So when deviled eggs are made out of other mayonnaise, it's a little bit of a shock to my system. But I can power through it. It's all good.
If you're hungry enough, you'll eat it, right? That's the
Yep.
old saying.
But back to Mark's comments, one thing that we really haven't mentioned was we had a great time with the Friday night at 9 up at the lodge at Amicalola Falls. So if we're going to do this again next year, I'm definitely going to make arrangements to be there Friday night.
I will be,
And-
absolutely.
And I'm going to be staying on the grounds. I'm going to be engaged in the Friday night at 9 was cool, but what was really fun was the social hour or 3
The hanging out.
after the Friday night at 9.
Well, and just the
So-
random people coming up, just too. And
Oh yeah,
just
that
engaging.
couple
It
that
was
sat
fun.
there and what are you
Oh,
guys
so
up
much
to?
fun,
And
yeah.
we spoke with them for the longest time, and I had a chance to have some one-on-one time with new Gary, and that was a very enjoyable conversation. So
Dana's now calling him Gary 2.
Gary too.
Gary too.
The number 2.
Gary
Yeah.
also.
Well, we've got Angie. You commented earlier that if we had another Gary show up, that how would we handle that?
Yeah.
We have a lot of Garys in the group, though,
Tertiary.
already.
I can't say it over the air.
Uh-oh.
So
Now I'm curious. How would we handle it?
Well, we may have to come up with a numerical system. Dana may be onto something with the Garys. If we're going to be numerical in our Garys, that puts New Gary at like 6 or 7, I think. Let's break.
True.
All right. Oh, you know what I haven't done is I haven't acknowledged all these YouTube check-ins. So let me go ahead and run through the roster.
Do you remember
here
where you
real
left
quick.
off?
Well, we've been marking them.
Okay,
sort of.
good.
So we've got. Well, I think we talked with Scott. November 4 Echo Foxtrot Golf. Scott's moving to North Carolina. We're going to miss you, Scott, but I hope that we hear from you either in the YouTube chat or somewhere along the way. And, of course, there's the Noodle. We just spoke with him. I think we have acknowledged at least some of these. Here's Atlanta 181. Melissa from Cumming is checking in on YouTube. WRFS 771 William checking in on YouTube. Kilo Romeo 4 Lima Uniform Lima. That would be New Gary.
Gary too.
Gary 2.
Gary too.
Gary Deuce.
Deuce?
No.
No, I don't think. No, I don't like that either.
I don't-
No, I don't like that.
I
one.
don't think
I'm sticking with New Gary.
I don't think he can be Gary 2. I think he has to be Gary 7 or something like that.
New Gary.
New-
I like New Gary.
I think it's going to be New Gary for now. We have Atlanta 1155. That's going to be Shanna checking in from. Is that Woodstock? Is it Canton? Is it Holly Springs? What is that?
Who?
Sixes Road.
What?
Shanna.
I missed it. Shauna?
Shauna.
Yes.
Shanna. Shauna.
That's Sixth Road. Yes.
There's no U in that.
I know. Talk to her mother about it. I don't know.
Oh my golly! I'm going to get it wrong all the time.
Yes.
I don't mean
She's used to it.
But yeah, my apologies for that. We've also got Ernest and Pamela checking in from Duluth on YouTube. Atlanta 151, Russell in Dawsonville. We've got the Canton Man, Kilo November 4, Sierra Lima Tango. That would be Scott in Woodstock, Holly Springs, Canton. He's somewhere. Yeah, you never know where. We've got Kelly. This is going to be CW Kelly.
CW Kelly.
Kilo 4 Kilo Lima Yankee checking in from Marietta. We've also got Kilo 4 Hotel Kilo Tango Kenny, not Kelly. Thank you, Kenny, for checking in from Woodstock. I spoke with Kenny at the Walmart this evening, and for whatever reason, as soon as he introduced himself as Kenny, I put that name on Kelly for the CW guy from the field day, and so
CW Rockstar.
they've just been, the names have just been messing with my mind all night long. But sorry about that, guys. But we do have a Kelly and a Kenny, and apparently my brain just can't process that. We've also got Kilo Quebec 4 Whiskey Echo Bravo. He's RF challenged this evening because of our trouble up at Bisky, but Ed is helping out with YouTube check-ins, and what a huge help that is. Let's break. We'll be right back for some more. We've got Kilo Oscar 4 Mike Kilo Papa Jim in Hickson checking in on YouTube. We've got Whiskey Romeo Yankee Romeo. Oh, okay, that's Bradley. That's a GMRS call. Again,
Bradley was the Mayo comment, wasn't he?
Yes.
Very good. So we've got Bradley checking in on YouTube as well. Good to have you along this evening. That's the end of the roster. And we've already made our last call for check-ins. So we've got a pretty good roundup tonight. That's 35 in the log. That's great for an ARA net. I think we're ready to wrap this thing up.
Oh, wait.
Did you see any comments from YouTube that we need to?
Nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of people asking about different repeaters. Scott commenting that thought the net was great. Appreciate that. Other than the mayonnaise poll that Bradley wanted to start, nothing too great and interesting. But hey, we'll talk about anything.
This is
just
an
about
old topic, though.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
It is. But apparently it's an actively interesting topic.
Yep.
So go make yourself a mayonnaise sandwich, and
Do you put tomato on it?
Yes.
Okay. Just check it.
Little salt.
I put
Yes.
bacon on my mayonnaise sandwich.
There you go. That
Okay, lettuce
that
too.
defi-
I mean, that's just a different
that
sandwich.
well, that does work.
yeah.
Anyway,
bacon. It's got to be bacon. All right.
so are we done?
Yeah.
Are we
Who
done?
reads the yellow part?
I do.
It's not
This
the yellow
concludes the biweekly NGARA Regional Net.
Who does the green part?
That would be me. Oh, and next week on the North Georgia GMRS Network, we talk about urgent and emergency comms.
We would like to thank you for allowing us to serve as your net controllers this evening, and a special thanks to the North Georgia Amateur Radio Association for the use of their networks. Be sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and remember, comments in the chat show interaction with the channel and go a long way to help towards promoting the channel's growth.
Mayonnaise.
Exactly. If we start that, and we'll get the chat going. We'll have another couple hundred comments. Anyway, share the YouTube channel with your friends and family and help spread the word.
Well, good night, everyone. This is Kilo Romeo 4, Hotel Bravo Uniform, Rogers.
November 4, Tango Victor Zulu, Tony.
Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Juliet Quebec, Jen.
And Kilo November 4, Hotel Yankee November, Mark.
K4KOP, Mark.
All right, I'd like to say thanks to Mark and Jen for being guests on
Yes,
tonight's.
welcome, Jen. You can do it every week now, okay?
That's right.
It's a long drive.
Yeah.
Maybe at the beach like Mark is doing.
There you go. Yeah, we could do that.
All right. Well, we are North Georgia Amateur Radio Association.
And we are done, right?
We're all done.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Night. Thanks.